I don't want to tell you, boss.
Smell good, bro. I don't know.
Huh? All right, we live.
We live, baby.
Yes, sir. We live,
live
baby.
on Facebook, bro.
Huh?
I see you live on Facebook.
Yeah, we good. Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley.
What up, man? This is Byron, man. How y'all doing out there, bro?
What's good? This Durante. I am him.
You are him.
I am him. I'm back to I am him.
You back to I am him.
He don't know who you want to be.
Hey.
Be all you can be.
Sheesh. Is that what we're gonna do?
Sergeant.
Well, we hope everybody's had a good week and everybody's been COVID safe and nobody's gotten anything and nobody around you's been affected by it.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, it is still a real thing. Hospitals are running out of storage again. They run out of beds again. Texas specifically. I don't know what our administration is doing, but they have taken the reporting power and information from the CDC and transferred it over to the Health and Human Services Department. It's very interesting because I thought that's what the CDC's job was to take care of these things, you know. But apparently the government says that's not the deal. So that's
We'll see about that.
we gonna see. We gonna see something because I don't know if that's gonna suppress the data to try to, you know, make this administration look good or how this is really gonna work. But it is a definite thing.
Just stay home and wear your mask, man. That's the easiest.
Stay home, wear your mask.
Just wear your mask.
And take a shower.
Do what you gotta do. Stay away. Don't go to too many parties. If not, none, you know.
Yeah, I mean, wear your mask, man. People out here still ain't wearing masks, talking about it's infringing on their freedoms and that they feel like it's affecting their health adversely because they're wearing a mask.
Yeah, but if you get sick, you know, so who you gonna call? You know, so you're gonna dial 911, right?
Yeah,
you're endangering everybody if you get sick.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well, I mean, the emergency responders, they're wearing masks, so they are.
Still, they can get sick too. Yeah.
I mean, they could, especially if you cough on them and like it goes in their eye or something. You know what I'm saying? They ain't wearing
in their eye.
Protective on their eye. You know.
In their eye.
Yeah.
Just the way you said it. In their eye.
Yeah.
What about the ear?
I don't really know if the mucus membrane.
I was really playing, but you thinking about that?
I mean, it potentially could.
Charged up my whole joint right here.
It did. It really could. So I mean, I don't know, but because you know it's still an open orifice, so technically, it potentially could.
They're gonna have us wearing gas masks.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Never mind.
There you go.
Never mind.
Well, you probably the one in the gas chamber scared anyway.
Yeah.
Scared on or what?
Oh, I told you the story.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that.
I wasn't scared. I just couldn't breathe.
I keep forgetting I outranked you too.
Yeah. Don't tell everybody that.
Both of y'all had the same. Y'all both of y'all had to run into the chamber, so you know that's just a thing.
Yeah. I was high when I came out.
You was what?
I was high.
Yeah, you was high because you couldn't breathe and you about to throw up after that gas hit you.
That don't want too bad. I
see
cats
that
on
bad,
the ground.
It's just like,
I mean, that shit wasn't too bad.
It all depends on your tolerance and stuff. You know what I mean?
That shit wasn't too bad.
Like the first initial of it is like when your mom whooping you, she tell you shut up and you trying to stop, but you crying at the same time still. That's how it was. Like that's all it was.
It's not coming out your nose.
Not coming out your nose.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Okay.
But then you got people like having full on like panic attacks. I'm like, oh my God, yo, chill, bro.
Hey,
but
man,
I mean, people react to it differently.
It all depends on how dependent you really are on oxygen.
Like somebody putting, it's like spraying some stuff in your face. Like
that's really what it is.
Yeah, that's it. It's like somebody sprays some.
As soon as you break that seal, it goes up. It creeps up your face.
I ain't never been sprayed with mace. I had it sprayed in my face, so
I mean, I can't range if you want to get in there.
I'm good.
We gotta make a couple guards. Hey,
I'm good. I don't need to experience that. I'm okay.
I didn't need to either.
I mean, it's really a test to trust to show you that you need to trust your mask. So I trust the mask. I believe it. I'm good.
I like that
I don't
rebuttal.
need to go in.
I like that. I like that was
They
good.
give you a certain mask. You know, everybody wearing the same type of mask. Out here, you know, everybody has a different mask.
Hey, I'll wear the military mask. If I can, as a matter of fact, I said I was gonna go by the surplus store, see if I can get one.
You ain't walking around with that shit on.
You ain't walk around. They're
Stop
gonna think
it.
you trying to
You
rob
capping.
somebody for real.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
he out
okay.
here hella capping right now.
Hey.
You capping.
Y'all already know I
bad.
got my big pink joint with the pink joints on the outside.
But I with that one.
Huh?
I like that one.
I ain't seen him with not no mask on yet.
Who?
You
You ain't see me in public?
I have seen you in public.
Where?
When we go, you know, get the card. You know, so we was in public. You
I
ain't no
got out
mask.
of your car and went to the van.
So you was unprotected in my car with no mask on.
I'm in this room with you right now,
I mean,
Yeah, let me put my mask on.
Anna.
Yeah, but I ain't. You know, so when you hopped out the whip, I ain't see you put no mask on.
He trying
I
to
got directly
Why do you do
into
that?
the other vehicle. fool.
Why do you do that?
I did nothing
I
else.
was
but get
arguing
out of your
person
car,
with
I didn't
Well,
see you with no mask on.
10 feet and got in the van and did not speak to anybody.
Yeah, I feel you.
Trust and believe me, I'm masked
You
up.
was out in these streets with no mask. Point blank.
Was okay. Well, who was out around other than you?
Few people, you know.
Who?
Few people at that.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know their name.
Where?
At the spot.
Who was there?
I don't know their name.
They really
I
are.
saw
right
5
now.
vehicles.
with people in them
Not
and
a
people
single
walking
person,
around.
Not one person.
All right,
It was an empty lot.
move on.
First of
Move
all,
on. Move it along.
why
Hey.
you throwing him under
Hey,
the bus right now?
Here's the thing, because I didn't know they was posting this. If you look up the place that I got the vehicle from, and you see they took a picture of me next to the car, I have a mask on because I was talking to the dude. So like I said, I didn't know what was going on exactly. He's like, "Yeah, take a picture with the car real quick." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Couldn't even see my smile because I had the mask on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it literally there's a photo of me on that lot with a mask on.
Yeah.
So
You want to bet that too?
Nah, we ain't betting up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Anyway, moving on.
It's almost August.
Huh?
It's almost August.
It is almost August. You know, we should close. You know, we're going to close out our August stories actually, real quick.
There we go.
That
Go
was
ahead, close the cough.
we're gonna
Man.
close this out because I'm about done talking about them.
Before you start, somebody posted on Facebook. It said August gonna win the female artist of the year.
Female?
Oh,
Nah.
They say he acting like a whole female right now, bro.
Nah.
They say he acting like a whole female.
I think he's just doing that shit for clout, man. For real.
Bro,
Actually,
that's
said he not.
crazy.
He did an interview with Wayne on his show, and that's what we're gonna talk about real quick. He said he's not doing it for clout. Now I'm gonna hit you with something because I know you're gonna like this, Byron, because you know you already have your theory, and I agree with it actually 100%.
Yeah.
But Wayne asked my man August this. He was like, "Do you still love him? Do you miss him?" My man August chuckled and he said, "Absolutely. When you experience an experience, he said, when you experience a certain type of experience on this planet, when you experience a certain type of love, it transformed and brought me to being the king that I am."
That's tough right there.
And I got the same question that Wayne did. What that woman doing? What that woman out here doing to people?
Listen, man.
Entanglement in the entanglement. She got him entangled,
He's not in there.
and that was it.
Hey, she got him out here releasing new tracks called Entanglement that won't part of his 27-track album.
That joint funny, yeah.
This joint is fire, actually. I like it. Especially when Ross come in, his wordplay. If you haven't heard it, look up the track Entanglement. If it's still on YouTube, because it actually got copyright stricken, even on August's page, but it's back up now. So, but Byron, come on in. Come on in,
man.
dog. I know you
man.
got some words.
That's man. You said it, man.
Man, hurt, yo.
It man hurt, man. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man.
He's acting like
Listen,
a female
man.
though.
Some women you gotta stay away from. You know, she one
The
of
older women will get you.
the older women to get you. You know that boy young, man. How old was he when he messed with her? Like 22, 23, somewhere around there. And we started messing with her. Like, yeah,
it ended like he confirmed that it ended less than 2 years ago.
yeah,
So it wasn't that long ago.
yeah,
I think August is what, 27-ish, something like that.
yeah. So he started messing with her.
Ended August and
what,
August.
25 when he started messing with her.
Well, no,
Another 2 years. So he's about 23.
Yeah, he was definitely about 23-ish.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
23 ish. Yeah.
So yeah, he was young dude.
Yeah, she got him.
And now he wants nothing but older women.
Yeah,
like, he
showed
don't
him
care about
something.
these young
It was
jobs.
different.
Is that the word?
Most likely.
Allegedly. According to Durante, because we don't know none of that.
Hey, so what's your taste, Durante? You like older? You like them younger?
I like what matches.
What
Like
matches?
if conversation's
Break
good,
that down.
if conversation's good, age is, I mean, keep it above 21. You know what I'm saying? But
Above 21.
yeah, but if
Durante's the bartender, if he can't sell you a drink, you can't.
Yeah, if I can't sell you a drink, I'm sorry.
I feel you.
I tried that one time.
Yeah,
like way low,
drink?
but no.
Yeah, what if they don't drink?
That's cool too. No, I'm just saying, like,
so it's cool for you, Jay, 20-year-old, if she don't drink.
Yeah, I mean, it's as long as her conversation good.
Hold on, he trying to trap you. Listen to what
I already just trapped him, bro. Trap is there. That man already in the cage. He said, long as she's 21, but then she said
he just slipped.
But no,
he just slipped
my
in.
past.
Durante, he just slipped in. If you didn't hear him, because Byron did try to be slick. He was like, "Well, if she don't drink and she 20, then you're all right." You missed what he said.
Man, he always says
I
that.
got it. It's all good.
I was like, hold on.
Anyway, my preference is I need the personality to be there with,
Well,
what you putting on the table should match.
Jada checking the boxes off. Check.
Yeah, everything. Check. So she, I ain't
Neo
gonna
said
go above 50.
Put the table.
Neo said he love her
50?
because she got her own. Y'all remember
50?
Neo? He said he love her because she got her own.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx.
Facts.
50. That's up there, man.
I would say I'm just picking. I'm being stupid.
I would say 40.
Like, yeah, it'd be 40 for real.
40, 45, somewhere.
Now,
around
Sugar Mama, I mean 50.
Yeah, 40, 45, somewhere around there.
You stupid.
Sugar Mama. Yeah. I need it. Give me about $100 a day. That's
okay, we gonna close the casket on the.
That's it for August though.
August.
Yeah, that junk getting kind of old.
Situation. Like, I mean, but we definitely had to update real quick because my man literally said she turned him into the king that he is.
Yeah, but he had to snitch on her though. That's his.
Well, hold on. Okay, he cleared that too. So let me go back to that too. He said the reason why he did is because people were classifying him as a homewrecker, and because people already knew, and like apparently he lost like business deals and situations because of it. So he wanted to get, his name cleared out and fix it all. So that's why he said he put it out there. He said he just needs to go ahead and clear the air with this whole situation and get it straightened out. And now apparently all his business deals and things are coming back. So he did it for a reason. He's trying to clear his name.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think the Smiths truly are cool with him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think they came out and confirmed it with the table talk.
Yeah,
they called him off.
So yeah, he cool.
So I think that the family wanted us to straighten it out as well. They're like, all right, fine, it's time. Let's just fix it.
Oh, so Will was just like, yeah, he cool, man. He would just smash my wife while we wasn't together.
Yeah,
Will was separated.
I mean, they did not confirm that Will said it was cool. Yeah, because it was cool.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Will out here in these streets and Jade out here in these streets.
Yeah, but they ain't had to confirm it.
They did not have to confirm it. That's what I'm saying. I think they cool on my man.
What's understood ain't got to be said.
So they were like, we're going to put it out here to fix this situation for August. Because, August had cribs and Calabasas and all this other stuff. They set this man up. Yeah. They set him up to be successful. And once all this started getting out, it kind of ruined his success. So he had to, straighten it out, clear the air. So he did. Anyway, continue doing what you do, August. The album is actually pretty good if y'all haven't heard it. And Entanglement, shout out to Rick Ross. If you haven't heard it, just shout out to Rick Ross.
He barred that one.
I mean, he came through. Anyway, moving right on along. I don't think last week it had been announced because we didn't talk about it. What y'all think about this whole DMX and Snoop Dogg versus battle? I don't understand it. It's not. You don't understand it?
Snoop Dogg and DMX?
Yeah, no.
I would like that.
Huh?
Me, I like that.
I do not like
that. But what y'all really want?
It's just not fit.
What y'all really want? Dang, man, it'd be good.
No, it won't.
Why? Why not?
Whack,
no, I'm not. Let me explain.
That's because you're not a Snoop fan.
Huh?
That's because you're not a Snoop fan.
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
All right, go.
All right. So you got DMX, who's all hype. Like he out here. He gonna get you hype. He gonna get you moving. And then you got Snoop. It's mellow. He give you some bars. He give you some tracks. But it's mostly low key. Am I wrong about that?
It's a different way.
You gonna be up and down the whole joint. You be hype and then you were like, all right, Snoop. and then hype, and then I ain't Snoop. And Snoop got bars.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, but it's like the East Coast fun and the West Coast fun. I mean, because you throw some stuff on the West Coast with Snoop, I mean, the club going crazy.
But
You throw some things on the East Coast, you know, some DMX. Well, pretty much everywhere.
Exactly.
Crazy. But yeah.
Exactly. Everywhere.
But with Snoop,
DMX
I mean, some of his stuff
crazy.
is hype, even if it's soft. Some of it. Why
you can't tell me Gin and Juice ain't getting you.
Yeah. You
and
play that.
Hyped up
It's like,
bit.
oh
no, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? You garbage.
It's putting you in a mood. It puts you in a mood. It don't get you hype.
Like what mood it putting you in? A party mood.
It's not putting you hype.
Garbage.
It's a party mood though. It's a party vibe. It's putting you in.
It depends on. It's a low key party vibe.
Now you thinking about it. See,
a low key. Who drinks gin and be low key?
Who drinks gin and be low key? I like
think about it. Like, yo, anybody drinking no gin?
Who drinking gin and be low key?
To the song though. Think about it. Nah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I don't. Nah. I don't. The only reason why.
All right, well, who would you want against Snoop then, or DMX?
Let me explain why they did it first.
Okay.
They did it
all right.
because they both got dog. They both associated with dogs. That's literally why they did it.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Literally why they did it.
Okay, so Snoop can't make it. Who you replacing?
Let's see. If Snoop can't make it, who would I replace this with? I had a couple discussions about this. I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind a DMX and Busta Rhymes.
I was just thinking. I was really thinking. That.
I wouldn't mind it. Like the person I was talking to, Mommy Derek, which at some point in time we will have him on.
Yeah, but Busta, he slept on, bro. He got so many cuts.
Busta got fire,
man. He got so many cuts, bro.
He's very slept on.
Like they also wanted to do Busta and LL. They want to do that too.
I don't know. He ain't mess with LL. You know what I'm saying? Busta ain't got that many cuts. Now, we talking about solo cuts or we talking about group cuts?
You can do it however
all
you want.
cuts.
It's gonna be all cuts.
Busta got. He do all his features. Yeah, he can just do all his features. Honestly,
Busta got a lot.
Yeah, but LL is similar to like 50 Cent though. Like,
call me
they got the singing, and then they got the rapping with it too.
Well, that what was interesting is that that's what 50 got on Job for, but then 50 actually just wanted Job the way so he could do it. It's very interesting.
Yeah. So I would like that matchup better than
50. No,
50 trying to go with no. Who was it? Him and T.I. or something?
T.I. trying to come at 50.
T.I. won't 50.
All right, DMX can't make it. Who you picking against Snoop?
I wouldn't mind just doing straight West Coast and bringing Q.
Yeah. But they always compare it though, so it's not.
Yeah,
that's
like,
why
that won't be fun though.
Give me somebody else.
Fun.
Like, they always compare Cube and all them cats together.
Give me somebody else.
They should.
They got about the same. Give me somebody else.
I think that's who I would want though.
All right, give me somebody else.
I
don't care about what you want. Give me somebody else.
You can't do Too Short.
You can do Too Short. Too Short to be like, oh man, but that's Too Short. He got to go with somebody like LL or something. They music is too far back. Like,
no, you ain't gonna do Too Short.
Too Short got stuff since like 80, like early 80s. It doesn't
matter because you
to now.
But you
40 years in the game.
Dog. That's all you picking.
Sheesh, like come on, man.
He said sheesh.
You still picking 20 tracks, but I mean, really, if they want to do the dog battle, I would do a Snoop and I would still.
But you got to cater to every crowd though.
It still would be up and down.
Yeah, but you got to cater to every crowd.
Yeah,
Short can play 5 albums from each
That's
decade.
why I was like, if you playing Ice Cube and Snoop, that's just gonna be West. You know what I'm saying? In a way, we will vibe to it, yes, but
so it's Too Short.
But it's Too Short. That's different. He too short.
Anyway, moving along. That's the verses. And speaking of Too Short, hold on. I need to make sure that Ron don't spit water out on my floor. So we gonna hold off on. Now, back to what I was saying. Speaking of Too Short, man, Tory Lanez.
Oh man,
leave my homie alone, man.
Yo, did he shoot Shorty?
Shot your baby mama, Meg, in the foot.
I don't know. Listen, I ain't gonna put pause on him yet, but I don't know who did it. She ain't hit me up and let me know nothing.
She should.
I don't think so,
bro. What you mean? Tory can't put hands on Meg. She like stomp on that man.
Yeah,
she like 5'10", he like 5'3".
He's 5'2" and she like 5'11".
Yeah, Tory Lanez is short.
And Meg is solid. Like,
Megan brolic.
Solid weight.
She Arby's brolic.
And it's all
roast
there.
beef built.
So trust and believe me. Tory can't do nothing with her.
Yeah.
So
Tory built like a hand sanitizer bottle.
That's just what Canadians do. They're gonna pull out the gun.
Yo, yeah, man.
That's some Canadian shit.
He shot that girl in the foot, though, man. What type of soft stuff is that?
Inside of the south side of America, like the southern states, man, we pulling the blade out on her for real. For real. I would have poked her or something like that. She that big, I would just. Nah, I ain't even gonna say that.
Shot her in the foot, bro.
He shot her in the foot.
This man wild.
And Meg was still a G. She shot in the foot. She's still following all the instructions of the cops, limping and all, bleeding, like dripping on the asphalt.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you saw. You didn't see the video. Obviously.
No, I didn't see the video. I know about it.
Shorty was actually out here dripping on the asphalt. You could see the blood. Apparently, she had to get I think 2 bullets removed from her foot.
No, Tory.
They said she's gonna be fine. But they upgraded his charges to like malicious wounding. So he the only person charged in the whole thing. So that tells me he did it.
Yeah.
Or that somebody else did it and he took the rap for it.
I think it was 3 people in the car. It was him, Meg's friend.
Allegedly. We weren't there, like
we weren't there. But we can see the video and it was literally 3 people.
Hey man, text me.
How you know somebody ain't take off running or something?
I mean, yeah, they could have.
You never know, bro.
Why you taking up Tory Lane, man?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I don't know the whole situation.
Look, man, that's an easy match for you. Go on, put the pause on.
Hey, man, I gotta cover all corners of the situation.
Go on, take care of it, man.
He shot your girl, bro.
Yeah,
she got him taking on the asphalt, man.
Listen, man. She ain't been texting back, so you know it is what it is.
She in the hospital.
And what's interesting is that apparently they was with Kylie Jenner earlier that day.
Yeah,
that's the thing too.
Listen, man,
she built like a straw.
She not built like a straw.
No, anyway. She ain't built like no straw.
She built like a straw.
Kylie's
pre-surgery, maybe.
Pre-surgery.
Yeah, pre-surgery.
Maybe she
now.
Like
you're right.
She ain't built like a straw.
All them Jones like that.
She thickums.
Well, they all go see the same surgeon, and sometimes the surgeon is good, and then other times not so much.
You wouldn't cuff one,
huh?
You wouldn't cuff a Kardashian.
Yeah,
exactly. So
maybe. Well,
and I know maybe to it. Listen.
Why can't it be a maybe with you?
Hold on.
No, ain't no maybe. It's either all or nothing.
Yeah. Hold on.
Maybe like maybe.
Either she coming over or she not.
She might come over. She might not.
Do you want her over? Yes or no? You
okay,
a man?
Does she want to come over? Yes or no?
Because that's a trick question.
Yeah, look.
It ain't about what you want. It's
about
what you want.
He was like,
hey, if you're a big dog, it's about what you want, not what she want.
Yeah, but
is she coming over or not?
That just shows how you ain't got no respect for women. You like, it's about
I
what
do
I
got
want.
respect for women.
This is why
I do got respect
this
for women.
Is why you like, it's about what I want.
I just don't tolerate
that. Tory
Lanez.
Huh? You know, Tory Lanez.
I ain't shooting nobody. Listen, I ain't gonna shoot you, baby.
He said he pulled the blade out.
I ain't gonna shoot you, baby.
Oh well, never mind.
Listen, we ain't gonna shoot you over here.
He said we ain't gonna need.
Is she coming over or not?
If she want to.
If she wants
I'd be like, hey.
So that means yes.
Over. I'll be like, hey, come over. But she like, I don't feel like it. All right. That's what I mean.
A Kardashian coming over, bro.
If I say you coming over, that's the start. That's the start of the civil rights movement.
Let's go back to this trick question you asked me because you got to think about it. Because I ain't gonna lie. What's the oldest one's name? Whatever her name is, her personality's dead.
Chloe.
No.
Kim, the oldest one.
No, it's the other one.
Kim is the oldest one.
No, I don't think so.
I'm talking about Courtney.
Yeah, that one.
Courtney.
I thought Kim was the oldest one.
I thought Chloe was at one point.
Chloe is the youngest.
Kim's the oldest.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you because I don't know their history like that. But I'm pretty sure the other one, the shorter one, they all short. Anyway,
all of them taller than Tory Lanez.
Huh?
All of them taller than Tory Lanez.
Kim is the same height as Tory Lanez. No, I'm pretty sure Kim's like 5'2" ish. I think.
Man, get to your point, man.
Oh, I was saying the older one personality did. The coolest one, the one with the best personality is Chloe, but she looking like she done had way too much surgery at this point. I don't know what's going on with her.
You'll stay here. Move it along.
Kim is dry and boring. I'm just running through the Kardashians.
Kim is what?
Dry and boring.
Kim is dry and boring.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Am I lying?
She coming over.
She coming over, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
After all said and done, what y'all talking about? Nothing, because she don't talk about. Well, I don't know.
You don't know her,
huh?
Yeah. So you saying all this to say what?
I'm saying all this to say this is a trick question because I don't know. But
exactly.
Because you said cuffing. That's what you said.
You gonna cuff? I don't care what you say.
I'm
Man, out of here.
Listen,
Anyway,
I don't care what
I'm
you
not.
say. Listen, moving along.
we're gonna move along.
He doesn't want to be the only one that sound like a hoe.
Like
I'm
I
not a
said,
hoe.
it's a trick question. You got to think about what you say first, and then really actions. Because you like you smashing. That's different.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Anyway.
You owe us $5.
Damn.
I don't know nothing about the $5.
I don't know
situation.
nothing about no $5.
I really don't. But anyway, moving right along. Y'all know something that came up the other day that I really don't understand. And with this being the 20th anniversary since we talked about cuffing people, this being the 20th anniversary of the Who is Jill Scott album, somebody said that they don't understand how people find Jill Scott attractive. I don't understand it, but maybe y'all can elaborate on this for me.
I mean, she just ain't some dudes type. Some dudes like skinnier women, some dudes like thicker women. I mean, she just ain't the type.
I think she is comfortable all around, though.
You said she's comfortable all around.
That's what you prefer, though.
You gotta think personality's there. She glow anywhere, anytime. Body's there. She's solid, man.
The glow is there, but then the personality could be different, you know?
That's the
once
thing.
you get in the room, it could be way different.
But from what I've seen, from what we've seen, she's shown the world the personality is solid. My man he got the same view that we got.
I don't know. That's different. We talking about cuffing. That's different. You got to get them right there beside you, you know? How to...
Well, I'm glad you came to my side. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's why I say
from the previous discussion that we had. I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's why I just
It's two type of cuffing.
Nah, you lost.
All right, anyway.
You lost.
I got you.
All right.
You got me. You got me.
Three three at this table. do you find an issue with Jill Scott?
You talking about as far as the looks category?
Yeah. And personality, actually.
I don't know her personality. I mean, I just know her music and stuff like that. I mean, I love the music and I like how she look. I mean,
okay,
no problem with me. Okay. I like thicker women. That's my thing.
Exactly.
Holla at me. You?
Durante?
What?
Depends on.
Huh?
It depends.
It
depends. I don't know. She's right there, and I get to talking and some vibe. Boom.
Okay.
But first sight is like,
really? Nah. She ain't for you. I mean, that's just his type. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, anyway, all the Jill Scotts.
Too much woman for
him. All the Jill Scotts of the world, Byron and myself, we here for you.
Yeah, we got you.
We out.
But she cute.
Yes,
she cute.
She is.
She cute.
You just saying that because she a dark skinned chick or what?
She's not dark skinned.
She's not dark skinned.
Yeah.
This light make me look light skinned.
She make us look burnt. She be glowing like honey, bro. What are you talking about?
Like she look good. Like she ain't ugly.
Oh yeah.
Just dick ain't my type.
Dick ain't your type? What? You lying, bro.
Depends on what
hella
day it
cap.
is. No, yeah, I got cap on.
Yeah, hella cap.
Wait, what?
He don't like thicker women, bro.
Dick ain't your type.
Dick ain't his type. He know he lying now.
Next subject.
Listen, I ain't lying. Listen.
Next subject.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, yo, cut the live off.
Hold up.
I'll talk about this later.
Hold up. Pause there.
Hold on.
Okay. So we get on here lying. Okay. I got you.
All right, man. Take my time, man. I'm trying to take up for it.
So why don't you like her, bro?
That's what I said. Like you said, personality. I don't know her, so I gotta talk to her, I guess.
Okay.
So you ain't attracted.
But if it was like,
yeah, but you ain't attracted to her. I mean, just say it.
Yeah, no, not really.
All right, just say it.
Shut up, man. I just said it.
All right, then. You mumbling and shit.
I want to know why your mic's so messed up.
Who's? You talking about my shit facing down?
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Okay. Well, when y'all want to know why Byron's audio is trash this whole episode, that's why.
Listen,
just
I never seen your voice travel up.
It ain't traveling down. That's for sure. But that's not the end of there. We're gonna fix Byron's audio next week because I just realized that he didn't had his mic messed up the whole show. But that's not the end of
you ain't got haters. You ain't.
We gonna haters. Okay. We're gonna move on because we got a couple serious things to talk about. We lost civil rights activist, John Lewis. We lost him, so that's quite unfortunate. And with that, if anybody has the question on whether racism still exists, what we're about to talk about next will show you that it does. So y'all know that this week NASCAR actually allowed fans back at the actual racetracks.
Mhm.
And the first track that they allowed them back at was Bristol. And Bristol. So
anything past Martinsville down there,
You don't go. It's too far for you. Too far out. Hills have eyes out that joint.
I'm apparently, so I know
this
that
is being real.
everybody
Like,
wants to tell people of color that racism doesn't exist anymore. But what I want them to realize from this event is that it 100% does, and this is why. So Bubba is in qualifying. Well, first of all, Bubba's introduced. He gets booed. Okay, so maybe they booing him because they think that maybe he made up the whole scenario with
nah, stop that.
he made the whole scenario up with the noose thing, which he didn't. Obviously, NASCAR saw it, he didn't. But maybe they're booing him because of that. Okay, so whatever. So after all that goes down, then he crashes in his qualifying session, and they cheer him. So you cheering the downfall of a potential death of a person. Obviously, he didn't die, but because this stuff, NASCAR is relatively safe because of safety barriers and the vehicles and all this other stuff. But there's always the potential, and you cheer that. So you cheering the potential death and downfall of a man who's trying to qualify. Okay,
cheering the injury, pretty much. It's like
potentially
cheering the injury on the field or court or
you basically cheering. It's terrible. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then on top of all that, I want y'all to realize that NASCAR has banned the Confederate flag.
Yes.
So basically, you really shouldn't have it and all this other stuff. People made it a point to wear their shirts with Confederate flags on them because it's your shirt. So they didn't have the flag, but they did have still the actual flag on their attire. In addition to that, across the street there's a condo. It actually had the Confederate flag hanging across the balcony. So that's a thing. And then, in addition to that, flying above the racetrack was a whole Confederate flag with the wording below it of defund NASCAR. Now, all this information, a lot of this information came from Jennifer Fryer of the Associated Press, by the way. So this is not stuff that I'm making up or anybody else is making up. This is stuff that was witnessed on site. So I don't know why anybody would think that racism doesn't exist anymore, because it 100% does. But I want to get y'all's take on what I just spoke about.
Durante, you go first, bro.
Durante?
Dr.
Ignore him.
Yeah, like I said, that area.
But I mean, let's be honest. It's not just that area.
It's not just that area, people. But I'm just saying, that's. I'm kind of lost at words for real. It's like that just goes to show you don't care. You still got some type of racism in you.
A lot of it.
I mean, a lot of it. And they make fun of. Let's say, for example, I forgot what year it was, but Philly cheered. They said Philly fans cheered somebody's injury on the field. That's the same thing as, like you said, when he crashed. It's like, oh shoot, he's in a car, compact, hit. You don't know what happened, but he comes out, he's fine. But you still cheer.
They didn't cheer for him coming out.
And
they cheered for him crashing. Out. They cheered for him crashing. Yeah.
And then you boo him.
Let's make that clear.
Ironically, boo him.
They booed him when he was introduced. So
I'm just saying.
So before the crash,
like
they booed him. After the crash, they cheered.
They cheered.
Yeah.
Racism was still out there, people.
100%.
Racism still.
And that's why the whole thing with John Lewis comes up, because this is what he's been fighting for. You know what I'm saying? And his passing it just happened, and obviously there's still 100% just racism in the world, and I don't know why people don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is 100% visible and shown to the people. So I don't understand. And you know, this is not the only example. I mean, you just got to think about just everything that goes on in the everyday world. That's why people are you know, screaming for you know, to defund the police and this, that, and the other, is only because of what's happening to people of color. And that's all people of color, because you know, it's a lot going on for all races that are not just generic white. And so it's just unfortunate. And I want to get Byron's take on it, but he is over here dying from a tooth injury.
Oh, my tooth is
but
killing me,
I
bro.
really want him to talk about this. So please do so while you doing whatever you're doing.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, obviously it's wrong, bro. But I mean, it's still gonna be here no matter what we do, how we do it, no matter if you kneeling, you marching, you boycott or whatever. It's still gonna be here, bro.
But here's the thing, though. Here's what's crazy, though.
Apparently people born with it.
You don't, huh?
So because apparently people are born with it.
That's not true.
I know it's not.
It's taught. It's all taught. It's nothing that if you take a child of you okay, let's say you take a boy and a girl of different races, you put them in a room together, they're gonna play and they're gonna talk. They're not gonna think about racism or anything until it's taught to them. So you put them in there at, let's say you put them in there at 1 year old, 2 years old, all the way up to 5. Their parents do not intervene. They're gonna be cool with each other. Then you separate them. And this is obviously, this experiment hasn't been done, but I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. You separate them. You let their parents get a hold of them and teach them their racist and dividing thoughts. You put them back together again. Now they won't like each other. They won't get along. They won't talk. They won't do anything because it's taught. It's nothing that is actually inherently there, in my opinion. This is 100% my opinion. I'm an expert about nothing. I know nothing, but this is what I know to myself. I mean, what y'all think about that?
I mean, I think they still communicate, but they'll be cautious of how they mingle around each other after they taught their, you know, how to move around them.
I'll learn, but I'm still cautious.
Huh?
I'll learn, but I'm still cautious. That makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like I learned that
but here's the thing though. You didn't grow up further south enough. That's the thing. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you grew up, you know, if you grew up further south, it's different.
Facts.
Virginia is like an in-between. You know, we have obvious racism here, and there's racism everywhere you go, but it's not that hardcore. We can actually get a pretty decent education on things of race in school. But if you go further south, you will not get information like you get here. Basically, everything will be dismissed and cut under. Like you won't get the same information. Mm-hmm. You'll get that the slaves loved slavery. You'll get that they had a good old time on the plantation. You know, the master and the slave owner were friends, and they had picnics and parties and all these other things together. Well, we know that that's not the case. I don't know what they say about the old trip over here and the packed up with the slaves packed in the boats and things. I don't know what they say about that. But all I know is that racism is far from over. And also think about this: other countries, they have problems, but they don't have our problems. Like you'll get looks and you'll get, you know, certain things in other countries, but you don't have our level of racism here. Our racism is high. And you know, here's the thing, because you know, we didn't really talk about Nick Cannon's statement, but here's the thing with that. Nick Cannon is he was trying to say something. He's got twisted up, said it all wrong. But anybody that calls another person a savage, it's not right. I know what he's trying to say, but it's not right. But they call people of color savages, in particular Black people, because of actions that are taken for freedom and things of that nature. But I want everybody to think about this. And actually, Shannon Sharp spoke about this kind of sort of. Everything that people of color do, they learn from, in this particular case, their master, their oppressors, because we weren't allowed to know anything. And think about this. What was the Boston Tea Party?
You said when was it?
No, what was it?
I thought you said when too. I was
Nah, not when.
Okay.
What? Sorry, what?
It was. I think they was going against the tax, right? And they was throwing the tea in the water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that sound like to you?
A rebel.
Huh?
A rebel.
protest.
Protest.
It's a protest, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And is it what type of protest is it?
It's an action protest, not a peaceful protest.
Not a peaceful protest, and that's an action protest. And you would almost, in a way, if you really think about it, it's almost like looting, because you're taking and throwing and destroying and getting rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sound about right?
Really?
So, but that's, people would call that a savage act, no?
Yeah.
So, and with the whole thing with Nat Turner, let's think about that. Nat Turner was rebelling against who?
Slave owners.
Who were what?
White.
No, not that. They were his oppressors in a way, right?
Yeah.
They were not letting him live the life that he wanted to live, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What happened with what happened with the American Revolution?
Bro, I feel like you quizzing us right now.
Yeah, like that's.
I'm not quizzing you
how I
guys.
feel. I'm like,
Oh my! I feel like these things that you should know, though.
I mean, we know, but it's like, oh, you taking us down the road. That's what road we going down. Like,
I'm taking you down the road to realize that things that people call that people hold us call people of color, black people, like savages for, are things that they learned. They fought for their freedom. They fought to be free and unoppressed from the other country, the people that they moved away from, the people they were trying to get away from to gain their freedom.
Yeah.
So it was a fight for freedom. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
mm-hmm.
Like, you get a Declaration of Independence that makes a statement about wanting freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
About wanting all these things, to not be oppressed. But the slaves were in this country, and that declaration was written, but yet none of them were considered part of what was free.
So you think we should rewrite it?
No, it doesn't need to be rewritten. It should be followed. It is a beautiful document that states truths that are there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to be rewritten. It is written proper and fair. It just needs to be applied proper and fair. And I mean, back then it needed to be applied proper and fair.
Yeah.
Because all these people, you know what I'm saying, they all, well, not all of them, but quite a few of them, had slaves. Also, in the document, at one point in time, there was a document about the slaves and being free and all this other stuff, which was removed from it because, hey, we don't we still need that labor, because at the end of the day, we're not gonna get out here and do this work.
Right.
We need to get out somebody here to be the mule and all this other stuff to get this work done. So we can't actually say that. So slavery is American deep. So I don't know if that's, and I'm political or not, I don't know if that's the great America that Trump wants or not. You can hold me accountable for saying it. I don't really care. But I don't know if that's the great America that he wants or not. The work to be done by the people of color and not get paid for it. I don't, whatever. But it is quite interesting, in my opinion, that he wants America to be great again. But the great America that he speaks of, obviously, is the America where the slaves are running it and building it. But what are y'all thoughts? Because I've been talking for a minute and I really didn't want to, but apparently I am. So
yeah, you do that.
Y'all think I'm quizzing y'all? I'm just speaking facts. I think I'm speaking facts.
I mean, you went deep. I mean,
you went hecka deep.
You went hella deep. I mean, you just took a turn. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's what you going with. Mom was like, "What road you going down?" Like,
yeah, I'm like, so where you going with this?
I'm just going down the road of history. Yeah. These things are. This is what has happened. This is the way America was built. This is the way America wants to go. But we do not need to go there. We need to get to where every man is actually free. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need, and that's what people want. They don't want, symbols of this and symbols of that and all this other extra
define
stuff.
Free. So your free could be different from my free.
Okay, what's your definition of free?
My definition of free is doing what you want to do. I mean, freedom of speech, and you have the same freedoms as you. If you were white, if you was black, everybody got the same freedoms. Okay. Here's the thing about America that's also true, because I don't want to leave my women out of this either. Yeah. Here's the thing. America was built for the white man, not the white woman, not any of that. It was built for the white man because women did not have rights either. It was like the white man, the white woman, and then the slaves. And if you were a slave woman, then I don't know what you were, because they just considered you just to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about this. Like, they would literally make the slave woman take care of their children. Yeah. To breastfeed their children, because she wouldn't do it. Think about that. Yeah, we all know the stories. Like, it's going deep. We all know the stories. Going deep? These are facts. Like, these are just facts in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you watched like 12 Years a Slave. I can't watch those movies because my hands and palms get sweaty. My hands and palms are sweaty now. I can't watch that stuff because it bothers me. Because I think, and I want actual freedom. I want everybody to be equal in what we do and what we have. Point blank, period. If you out here, you get a job, you get a good job, you do that job, then you are rewarded for that job. If you out here and you want to do, Yeah, but they can give us all that. Well, they can give us all I don't want to be given anything. Give us all that. They can say that that's what it is, but I don't think until,
they can put some type of stamp on it, make it look good.
Until they see us as equals, it's never going to be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's been said multiple times. It's been said it has not been in practice. Is it really true? But that's what I want. That's the freedom I want. I want to be able to, and like I said, I haven't witnessed this, but I know it happens. I want to be able to go to any neighborhood I want to go in and not be questioned on whether I live there or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be able to go to a dealership and not be questioned on whether I got it or not. If I'm there, trust me, I got it. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I won't be able to, and I want everybody to be able to walk through a store and not be questioned on whether I'm there for an illegitimate purpose. Because a thief is a thief. It don't matter the race or the color. Doesn't matter any of that. If they're going to rob it, they're going to rob it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you got to understand, a lot of people, like, if you from one neighborhood, you probably never been to the other neighborhood. If you really think about it. Like, but that's a whole nother issue. We can talk about that another time. I'm just saying, like, so a black person to be like, you never socialize with that person. Think about it. But here's the thing, I have. If you at a high-end store, let's say you in like some Beverly Hills or something like that, probably most of them people ain't probably never really been around black people like that. They probably see them on TV, or they probably see them here or there, but they never really been around black people. I'm not gonna be at a store in Beverly Hills because they ain't got stuff that fit me, so I ain't gonna be there. Don't worry about that. That's fool. Still got stuff that fit you. I'm just saying they never really, responded or talk to black people like that. They probably been to a private school or this, that, and the third. But here's the thing: why is that the case? No, I get what he's saying, but think about this: why is that the case? Because they just never been around black people. You can't get mad at somebody ain't never been around. The case? Why are they separated from the black people? That's what I'm getting at. You see what I'm saying? Why is for multiple reasons the case? It could be for multiple reasons. Why is it that the black people aren't in these private schools? Why are they not there? Huh? That's what I want to know. Funding? I mean, their parents ain't got the money, or they could not just want to go to the schools. They don't like bougie, being around bougie people. Or it could be that they were denied that access because they looked at the application and saw black. Because you got to think, these schools, they let you in. They admit you. It's true. You think about it, man. Yeah, the separation should not be the case, because I want you to think about this. And obviously we've obviously seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Going back to Will Smith, we've seen that. Yeah. So it's not that there are not rich black people in these areas that can pay for their kids to go to these schools. Okay. Say you're a student, right? Okay. And you go to a school
it's probably like what 2,500 kids in this school. It's
Okay.
a private school.
Okay.
I'm just throwing a number out. No, I say about 1,000. Private school usually smaller. There's 1,000 kids in like your 9 through 12th grade. 1,000
Okay.
kids.
Yeah, say that. Yeah.
All right, and out of those 1,000, it's probably like I'll say about what 50 black people.
Okay.
I mean, would you want to be in that school, even if your parents had the money?
It depends.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
If the education is there, yes.
Okay. So so you wouldn't feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? So would you
would
mingle and talk to people, or would you just stick to black people?
Right now in this day and time,
I would have a ball myself, but that's just not it.
Right now in this day and time, me, if we had now back when I was going to school, I probably would feel some type of way. But now,
why would you feel some type of way?
Because of how I interacted before. I
Because
grew up in
Child Durante.
You said what?
Because of Child Durante.
Because of Child Durante.
Yeah.
To help Durante out without him having to explain too much.
That was.
So
but on real tip, like now,
okay,
it wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
If I was myself now.
No, I'm talking about as a teenager.
As a teenager,
I mean,
but I'm just saying, right now in this day and age, if I was a teenager growing up right now, it probably wouldn't bother me.
Here's the thing, though, Byron. The child is not in charge. Parents are in charge.
So you got to think about the parent too.
Doesn't matter what you feel.
I'm just saying. But even if the kids in that school, they probably wouldn't even mingle with. They probably wouldn't even mix it up like that.
Why?
I mean, that's just not who they vibe with. They probably just wouldn't vibe with you.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, that's just what it is.
Because of the underlying
truth.
Like, because of the underlying tone of racism in America.
That's on both sides, though.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely on both sides.
I never said it wasn't a one-sided situation.
Oh no, it's definitely on both sides.
But as
much as people don't want to admit, it's on both sides. Man.
I feel like so I think we at this point because we don't have a conversation about it. You know?
Oh well, yeah, I agree with that. But I'm making the conversation happen right now.
Yeah, but we need a white person here to make the conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is just one-sided. I mean, obviously, I'm black, you black, and you black. I mean, it's like
well, right now, I'm light skinned.
Right now, we have, so we need a white person.
First of all,
no, let me go.
Before we go anywhere. All right, Durante, you are not light skinned.
No, look, hold on.
Your shirt is white.
That light got him messed up in the head. Michael Jackson.
There it is, right there.
Durante Sosa.
Anyway, on a more serious note,
I can.
Huh?
Oh, you
go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out there.
Come on.
For those of y'all that don't know, I went to a boys' home. Now, I grew up in a black neighborhood. That's all I was used to. When I got to the boys' home, it was mixed. Couple white guys, couple black guys. And that's when I got my first experience of I'm around white people. I'm just being real.
So it's like a real life experience, like MTV.
This is an actual like I think this is summing up.
Oh yeah.
So being around, y'all know my dude Richard.
Yeah.
Might put him on the show since you want to do the show.
Yeah, you do need a white person.
And this being real, that was my roommate, and me and him bonded just like that. He likes sports, I like sports. He was a closed type of guy. I was still in the groove of like, anyway, we go get there. But look, me and him bonded, and then everybody else in the house bonded, and it was just a bond. Didn't think about color one bit. My house parents white, and that woman can cook. And her husband, he's a sports fan. He taught me a little bit more to sports and stuff too. So like, that's the best example I can give because it just shows you that it's when I was back at home around just black people, it was just like, and that's all I was used to. When I got to boys' home, it was like, okay, this is different. And it just made me realize like, okay, so we can get along.
Yeah, but you had white people in your high school, in your school system.
I didn't interact like that. Why? Because I was always around black people.
Why? I mean, you chose to do that. Like,
I know. I'm just saying though.
Yeah, exactly.
But now, don't get me wrong. I interacted, but not as deep as because I grew up in the neighborhood and that's all I knew. So it's just like that's how you interact.
But on the other side, their offense is like that's all they know. So that's exactly what they're gonna say. Like
that's what I'm saying. When I got to I'm not saying, oh, you need to go to boys' home experience. You just need to experience it yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Military, you been that the
Yeah.
same thing. We don't see color. All it is just that green.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But you ain't got no, and there you know, you really ain't got a choice.
You ain't got no choice. But that's the best story I can give you that opened my eyes to, like, you know, it's good people out there, and then you got your bad. And that's all races.
Yes.
Yeah.
All races. Like
100%.
So
now, Byron, you call him out, but I mean, what about you in school?
Yeah, you try to call me out.
I was a little bit of everybody, man. I always been like that. I hadn't chill with everybody, you know?
Yeah, I could. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But it just felt more comfortable to be around black people until I got to boys' home, and it was just more of like, okay, I see differently. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't taught that in the home. It's just because you adapt to what you grew up to. Was like I said, I was in a black neighborhood. That's all I grew up around, and then that's all I felt like I was used to. But I knew white kids and whatnot I was cool with, but didn't interact like I would now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just feel like people need to get that interaction, stop being scared. But if you're racist, then I mean, hey.
If you brought up about races, then you have a jaded view of certain people.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's where it starts. You know what I'm saying?
Never mind. I ain't gonna do that story.
What?
I ain't gonna do that story.
Oh, the Karen that you had the situation with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Durante had his own Karen stuff. We won't talk about it on here because it's terrible.
It's more like a social divide. I mean, what you're saying is like mostly like a social divide. Like you say, you didn't talk to white people, you just was more comfortable with black people. So you was in your comfort zone.
Yeah, but
it's
not
still
the same thing.
It, like, you know,
in a way, it's almost the same thing. What you saying?
Yeah.
You know, did you grow up in this neighborhood? Why didn't you travel to that neighborhood?
I was cool with everybody. What you look at me?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I was cool with everybody.
I got along with everybody, and I didn't see no difference. You know what I'm saying? We were just cool out in these streets.
Yeah.
So before you ask me, because you looking at me like, what about you?
No.
I got you. Trust me. I was gravy.
Hey, my
with
Karen
everybody.
situation will be a perfect story, but I ain't gonna do it.
Huh?
I can't.
Oh, your Karen situation?
That joint terrible.
Nah,
we'll do that next week.
Being barred from a location that shouldn't have been. We'll talk about it next week because we out right now. Anyway, hey, if you guys have an opinion on what we spoke about, especially the last part of the show,
please hit us up.
Please put it in the comments.
Share
any
this
place that this will be, because it's a serious topic, and I really, really, really want everyone's opinion on it because I think that it's crazy, and hopefully this will enlighten some people that don't really think that racism is a thing, because it still is, and it truly needs to go, but it is as they say, as American as apple pie, and it's very unfortunate.
Damn.
Very unfortunate. It's kind of crazy.
That's tough right there.
But anyway, I appreciate y'all for listening. If you have an opportunity, follow us on our social medias, Facebook and Instagram, Experts About Nothing. On Twitter, it is About Experts. And we have a YouTube too, but it is Experts About Nothing as well. I'm working on that. I should appreciate everybody.
Yeah, don't forget to hit us up on our OnlyFans too. Matter of fact, I'm fucking with y'all, man. Y'all be good, man.
We'll give y'all facts about nothing on OnlyFans. It's $10 a month. Holla at us. It's not real, but anyway.
Go ahead.
Niggas nasty.
Hold on. Now I want now the OnlyFans thing. Some people are not doing anything on there other than talking, and they just getting paid.
Hey man,
so that's a thing as well.
Hustling, bro. That's all you got to do.
Like so don't get it twisted. Like we can just give you like random facts a day, and we got you $5 a month. Holla at us.
No, more like $5 a week.
I think it's a monthly payment thing. I think it's a monthly thing now. But you can tip too. You can tip in the thing apparently.
That's a whole trick, bro.
There's a lot going on. Durante, close us out, man.
Y'all wash your hands and take a shower. Some of y'all stink.
Brush your teeth as well.
Brush your teeth.
Please brush your teeth. And look, nobody want to walk on nobody.
Tell me, am I light skinned?
Shut up. Look at this right here. All right, y'all. We appreciate everybody. Be safe out there, and we out.
All right. I am light skinned, man.
No, you're not.
No.